I absolutely love when it's just incredibly busy. You can just feel when the environment starts to really kind of become alive and people really start to just really enjoy the moment that they're in and the time that they're having.
Responsibility to me really does mean taking care of the people who come into your establishment.
And some of that comes on you as a guest. You have to be some self-awareness in this as well. But we're also here to watch out for people.
First of all, everybody gets water upon arrival, so they already have it there. Some of the spirits that we use are higher proof.
We know that if someone has like 2 of these cocktails, like they probably should have a couple glasses of water before they have a third.
It becomes very important for all of us to be on that same page of how we are approaching, imbibing responsibly.
Like you got to read the room, got to see the room, got to know the room.
You have to be able to see everything that's going on at the bar.
We constantly talk about communicating. Hey, so-and-so's on their 3rd drink, maybe just slow down service to that table.
We'll send like chips to the table and ask them if they want to get like a flatbread.
And I'll put water in front of them for a little while, let them have a little bit of water.
A lot of times we'll engage in conversations. It's an extremely effective tactic is just to constantly engage the guests. And you'd be surprised that that drink that might be consumed in 3 to 5 minutes now took them 15 to 20 minutes to consume.
I mean, if anyone is, slurring at any kind of point, never okay. Anyone's kind of nodding off or closing your eyes, never okay. We try to keep well away from that. That being said, it's not always possible. Sometimes people walk in a little bit further along than you realize. And there are certain people that take a really quick turn too. Everybody is different.
As a bartender, when I start to recognize someone's had too much, we always have absorption snacks here. So go grab some pretzels, have some water, and just talk to them,
We're usually one of the first people to let someone know that maybe they've had too much.
Because we don't want anybody to leave here stumbling or in a position to get into an accident or anything like that.
You keep an eye on it. And if need be, we'll kind of huddle up behind the bar and we'll decide that, let's get this person's keys, let's give them a ride. We'll do it. And I've done it myself, taking people home from the bar, so.
And yeah, it is 100% our responsibility to make sure that people are not being overserved.
Because if you do overserve someone and they go out and get in trouble, then it falls back on you and the bar. So it's really a big responsibility.
That act of irresponsibility on my part could jeopardize all of this. And I'm not willing to do that for anyone.
Look, it's not a game. People are going out of here and back out on the streets, and there's a lot on the line.
If somebody leaves here who's been overserved and gets in an accident, that's my worst nightmare, really.
There also is reputation to consider. Different bars get a reputation of overserving or being that place, and I've never wanted to cultivate that. I've stayed as far away from that as possible.
You want your bar to feel safe. You want people to feel comfortable. You don't want somebody bothering another guest.
I always tell my staff, the sound and the lighting sets the tone. So our atmosphere here is calm and it's relaxing. There's no TVs, there's no jukebox. It's always dark in here.
We're not in the business of just selling as many drinks as possible. I would love to normalize a slower, more conscious way of drinking.
And it's very important to me that people take the time to kind of slow down a little bit and enjoy the environment, enjoy that craft cocktail.
It took them a long time to make that whiskey, and no reason for you to hurry up and drink it. Everything we do here is slow motion. We play old lazy jazz in the background here. We want it to be about the conversation, about the personal interaction with one another.
That's the space we wanted to create. We just wanted people to get together here, have a gathering spot.
It's a new community of drinker in America. We're drinking better and with purpose.